Okay, hello everybody. Hey, let's kind of put this camera down here now that I don't have a hero quest box right in the way. There. Hola, Sojan. Sound good and everything? Alright, sweet. Okay, so we got our dwarf here from Loot Studios. I will probably seen a few spots I'd like to touch up with the skin, but oh, hello Delay Capture. Thanks for swinging by. So I might start with
Hello there.
Oh, hello there. Yeah, I'm going to do just a little bit of skin touch-ups. Again, using the... And alright, here comes the raid. Whew. Alright, and again, I'm going to be using these as scale color acrylic paints for the flesh. Just doing a few little touch-ups here and there. Just some spots that I see that need. Alright. Go ahead. Mix all this up. Just trying to get a few shadowed areas that I think need just a little bit of touching up. So good stream, and you're yeah, just okay. Good morning, Michael Mordor. Glad your internet's actually working so you can swing by for a stream. Let's thin this down just a touch more. So yeah, I saw a few spots that I need and want to touch up on this. I need to add a little bit more shadow to. Actually, let's do... that. Just a little bit more pink to it. Isn't that what we all want? Just a little bit more pink to it. Okay. Alright, let's use...
Hey, phrasing!
Yeah, well, to each their own. Mixing just a little bit through here. Oh yeah. Life does get in the way. Sometimes it feels. Especially when we want to watch like our friends' streams, like Michael's. Okay, and I'm adding a little bit of a darker color here since looking down on this. Again, I'm trying to take all of the critiques I got at ReaperCon to heart in the best way possible. Where, you know, hey, I need to add a little bit more forced perspective and stuff like that. So I will be working on the tattoos here soon. Just, again, doing a few little touch-ups that, as I was sitting here before the stream started, I figured I'd probably better do. At least it wouldn't hurt. I hope everyone's had a good evening, or in Michael's case, a good morning so far. Hopefully the cats kind of leave you alone some. Thank you. Yeah, on camera, this looks great. In person, I think it could be a little bit better, but hey, you know, I will take the compliment, though. So, yeah, actually here's the hand. No shade, I mean, just shading. No, no washes on this at all. And at most, I'm going to probably do some glazes and call it good. Yes, on this big miniature, I'm trying to channel my inner gorilla. But thank you. I genuinely do appreciate it. And yes, I will be doing glazes over all of this. Dull this down just a little bit. Again, it looks great on camera, but in person, it's just a bit too stark. Welcome back, Miss Shale. Okay, so I said I was going to do tattoos. So I printed out some reference pictures. So I'm going to try to do a rudimentary anvil, and these are like, I actually looked up Dwarven Hold icons. I'm going to try and get some of this across his back. And yeah, so this, yeah, like Michael just said, this will be interesting to watch. So, and what I'm going to do here too is for the ink on the tattoo, actually, I can just put these over here for now. I'm going to be using Cantor Blue, but I'm going to really water it down, and I'm also going to be using this instead of my wet palette. The reason why, and I got this from watching Gorilla with a Brush's video, is that this way I can control the amount of moisture that's in my paints. And let's go ahead and get the moist sound effect going. But, yeah, I can control... Well, thank you.
Moist.
There we go.
Moist.
Ooh, I got a double moist. Yeah, with these pots on there, yeah, I get weak sauce raw moments. So yeah, I'm just doing some Cantor Blue because also when you look at a lot of tattoo ink, it's more of a blue than a black. So this is a very dark blue, and again, I will be watering this down quite a bit. Obviously won't be using this exact brush for it. Just a little bit more. Yeah, they're slightly greenish, but I figure blue should work. Or at least hopefully it'll work. I don't know. I guess we'll find out now, won't we? Okay, and I will be even using one of my good Kolinsky Sable brushes here. Hey, thank you! She's trying to get that boss slot on here, too. Okay, so you know what? We'll start... Now, do you guys want the reference picture on stream too, or do you just kind of trust me a little bit? So yeah, I'll try to chat a little bit through all of this. Yeah, you're holding your breath. Look just a little bit crooked on his back, but who says it has to be completely straight, right? Next up is the full Yakuza back tattoo. Hello to you too, Kiko. Okay, and also what I'm going to do is, yes, I will be painting this over the straps on his back, but that's also so that way I know where it goes here. Whoops down, so that way it at least looks like the I don't know, there's continuity between it, between where the tattoo ends and like it's just sticking out under part of the, yeah, now 10% real fruit juice. So yeah, sorry if I'm not going to be talking much this stream, but I think you all will understand. Okay, this comes up here. Across here. Comes back down. I'll have to cover part of that back up, but hey, that's what practice is for. This is all just practice. Fill this in just a little bit more to give it a little bit of width. Let me know if you guys can see this good enough or if I'm keeping it on camera just fine. Well, when you're a dwarf and you've been working a forge longer than most humans live, I'd hope you'd be beefy. Okay. I probably picked a little bit too much of an intricate tattoo, but hey. Them's the breaks. Got that a little off center, but oh well. This is from Loot Studio. This is you can actually get this mini for free off of their website. This and another one would be some of the free ones to where you can get them, test print them, and just see what you think about the quality of their STL files before actually committing to their subscription service, which I do have. It's actually decently priced for the quality you get. Okay. I mean, not bad considering that's what I was going for, that's what I got. But again, can't get good at freehanding if I don't freehand. So yeah, and then I will touch up that one area where I kind of goofed up a little bit. Then yeah, then I'll glaze over this. Actually, I'll be glazing over the whole model anyways. It's just that'll make the tattoo look aged, like it's settled into the skin. Okay, now might do a rudimentary hammer on this shoulder. What do you think? All right. Again, I only lick for a point. And yeah, I make sure that I'm actually, as you can see, I'm not using a really small brush. This is a this is an extra small from one Kickstarter, but I have enough loaded in here to where I can work and not keep having to come back to my palette. Well, thank you. Okay, so yeah, again, I'm just going to go with a rudimentary hammer. I'm actually making it look a lot like the hammer that he actually has. Well, again, you know, people, if I make this seem far less intimidating by actually doing it, then perhaps other people will try it. Extending this out just a little bit. Actually, you know what? There's a little fire effect. So yeah, sorry I'm not too chatty. I think I did enough talking last night. Which again, that was a fun stream. Thank you everyone who was here, who was there for that. For watching. And swinging by. Michael, I'm sorry you missed it with your internet being stupid. Let's take a little bit off there. Yeah, it should have been delivered today, but I just wasn't there for the delivery, and it's one of those where they need someone there when it's delivered. So, if they aren't delivering tomorrow, which tomorrow's a holiday in the US, then I should get it on Friday. Alright, and there's... And actually, I based it off of this axe and flame, and did just a hammer and flame. So, not too terribly bad. And I got it right up next to the hair, so that's good. Yeah, I think that might be it for tattoos. I might do a few little touch-ups now on some of the areas where I goofed up just a touch. Yeah, I tried to kind of match the picture that I had for a reference. Erase that just a little bit. These all look just a touch sharper. I have no idea why I'm talking so quiet, but it's helping me out, so I guess that's the important thing. Yeah. Okay. There's that, there's that. Just a little. Erase some of that. Yeah, I am on this one. definitely going into the zone here. But I don't think anybody here would blame me. And if they do, well, that's their problem. Yeah, again, I can't get good at freehanding if I don't practice my freehanding, so I might as well do this while people are watching so they aren't as intimidated. Well, good. Good. All right. Let's see. Yeah, and I think his eyes look decent enough. Yeah, and I don't know if I will do glazing on stream because that can be quite the long and arduous process because I've done it before. Just seeing a few spots to touch up. Done it before, and it takes quite a bit of time to do, and that would probably be for a boring stream. So what I might do is maybe I will could either work on his glove, or I could work on this part was supposed to be attached to the anvil, which I'll have to fix at some point, but I'm just like, I can paint this alone. I can either work on the anvil, or I can work on other parts of him, or if you guys really want to see how glazing is done, I can do that. Thank you for the bits. So yeah, I'll let you guys decide if you want to see me do. I'm comfy with either. It's just I want to entertain you guys as well. But if people are curious about how glazing would go on a model like this, I can do that. That would probably take up the rest of the stream, and you might see some results, because it takes a long time to do. Actually, with the way this paint is, I had it watered down enough that it actually dried fairly quickly. You're good with whatever? Alright, yep, let's just go ahead and do some glazing. And again, I'll be using this to, as Gorilla with a Brush said, control the amount of moisture that goes into my paints. Wet palettes are good for what you need them for, but then once you need to go for something else, actually, yeah, I might go with this darker mix that I already have and just really water it down. Might as well use what I've got here, huh? Again, I'll try to keep this on camera too, so you guys can actually see my palette here. Yeah, your paint never gets time to dry. It'll dry when it's in the box on the way to wherever the hell it's going. Right, Michael? So again, here I am just quite literally just... Actually, let's get dangerous. But just a little... Because... Come on. There we go. So yeah, as you can see here, I'm making this like a wash. And since I've only done this once or twice, this is always like the moment of truth to see if I have it at the correct density. So we'll just... No, not really. I need to really water that down just a touch more. Yeah, again. Just one of those moments of truth where you gotta try, and if it doesn't work, well, like I just did. I just wiped it off. Yeah, optimal viscosity. Okay, I think... Again, I'll just be going over all of this with this, and I will be going over some of the other areas with a darker shade. Again, just to add more shadow. Yeah, this works a lot like a wash. But it's a wash that you really can't see the results of right away. Oh, I forgot to pick out some tattoos. Or some scars. So then, see here, we'll go over this. As you can see, that's already dry. See, then this will really tie all of this in together. So see, that already kind of looks a little bit more well blended. Again, I'll do a few glaze coats here. And at least with the fan running in my office too. And actually, right after this glaze, I will actually do one or two other things here, and then go back to glazing because I want some of these things to stick out just a little bit more. See, and then this is all really tying everything together so it's not as drastic of a change in the skin tones. Plus, I always think dwarves need to have like that burnt, dirty skin from living in caves, working around forges, and stuff like that. They're not going to be pale skinned. They're going to be manly and dirty. Yeah, excessive drinking. Okay. Yeah. Look at how this looks already, actually. Oh, here, let's keep that on stream. Yeah, tons of rock. And you can kind of see that this tattoo already kind of has a faded in look a little bit. As is this one, but I might, obviously I will do another one, but, oh, crap, actually. That's right, I forgot to hit this hand up too. Okay, so I noticed that there are some scars on him and some veins in those meaty arms of his. So I was going to do a little bit of blue for the veins, and I think I'm not going to go over the top either with the blue. I know it'll be brought back down, so you know what? Yeah, we'll go with Morning After Blues. And then for the scars, you know what? We will go with Elfic Flesh. So, here you get a good Gur moment. Now I'll flip her around. Don't need much on the palette there because there's only, see, there's one, there's a few there. And then there's a few other scars. I'll make that one a scar, not a vein. Alright, so with this blue, and then again, we'll go back over it with the glaze that I've got going. A little crisscrossing of a few veins here. That looks kind of like one, or at least it is now. There's another one. And yes, this is some arm hair here too, which I will get. Let's see if there's any veins poking out on his hand. Yep. One or two. There's actually quite a few here. Which again, I'll do my best to get right now. Again, some of this might actually be hair. But some will be veins. And it's just some of these little details that make it stand out. Actually, I'm actually quite comfortable right here. I have a... Thank God for Kung Fu, is all I'll say. Encouraging me to have a firm yet loose grip. Because I am not doing a death grip on my brush at all right now. Yeah, those... There's another vein I'll get. Though my mouth is dry, so... No, my grip is actually quite loose through all of this. Yes, I felt Kung Fu Panda was about me because I was Po when I was training. I was just the big guy that everyone... Well, okay. The school I went to was great. But yeah, a lot of other people are just like, you do Kung Fu. You know, you're a panda. He's a panda. You're a panda. And the way I'm actually catching some of these veins is when I'm turning the mini and I'm actually seeing the shadows from the creases And then part of the game is guessing, is this hair, is this a vein, or is this a scar? Okay, now on to the scars. Oh, look at that. It's just coming right out as I take the top off. Okay. And I need to do better than to try and mix water in my paints with my good brushes. Yeah, I figure I could go pink with scars, but I'll go with the very light flesh tone and then glaze them up, but make them stand out.
Phrasing!
There. I think that's it for scars that I can actually see here. Maybe I'll... Maybe I'll do a very light dry brushing of some of the arm hair here, quick. Then we'll go back to glazing because this is actually still quite moist. You know what, we'll go with Dawnstone because that'll kind of match the other hair color that we're doing. Right, Sojan? Is that about gray and gravelly enough? And let's see, for the dry brush for this. Okay, good. I do want quite a bit of control, so I will actually even just use... I use this one. Yeah, very bedrockish. Get a little bit on here. Again, the glaze that we'll put over this will help define this a little bit more. Again, just going very light with this dry brush, just enough to get some color on here. Again, the good part about doing all of this right now is that I can be messy with some of this stuff and not worry about it getting anything else on the model. Alright. I know, very intense stream today for me, but it's been a good one, and I at least assume you guys are doing good on this journey still. And just another brush full of water to all of this. Alrighty. And I actually have a candle going in the background called Dwarven Forge. It has a wood wick, and I actually hear it crackling every now and then, which is kind of cool. Plus, I figure what better candle to have while I'm working on. I'll just call him Flint, because yeah, this was pretty much one of Sojan's characters. He had a war dwarf cleric that we had an adventurers guild that had a forge, and he's just like, my bedroom is in the forge. And no one argued with him there. And that's even how we determined that's how he prays. That's his worship, is forging things. Or at least in my headcanon, that's how he prayed. Oh, did not mean to bump my camera there. Okay. Yeah, look at how that already is turning out with just the one glaze over the veins and over the scars. Really happy with how this hand turned out too, like the lining process I used actually worked really good. What? Oh! 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 I've been defeated! Yeah, the anvil is his pillow. Thank you, Michelle. Okay, now this, just looking at this now, is looking a lot better, a lot more even. Than it was before. Go get her, Sojan. Alright, and I might actually... Well, actually, that is probably it for the evening then. At this rate, because I'm not going to do another bit of glazing. But what do you guys think of how this turned out with the tattoos, the scars, the veins, and the glazing? Thank you. Yeah, might do a little bit of some darker glazes in some of the shaded areas. But overall, I am now really happy with how this looks. Like, yes, the pictures looked great, but, oh boy. Like, I don't even think the camera is really doing this justice, guys. And again, not too bad for my third attempt at actual freehanding a tattoo. But I did choose an intricate design. Very much out of my comfort zone with freehanding. But see, if I can do it on stream with people watching me, you can do it at home in your own privacy. It did. It really did. And just even the little bit on the veins there, too. Because I still wanted them to pop. But I didn't want them to be too obscured, either. Yes, I'll do some darker glazes later. And then, yeah, I will kind of keep this in mind for hair color on him. So, alright, any other questions, comments, debates? I'll take a drink while I wait. Yes, and the dark side hydrates me. Alright. Yep, alright, yeah. Good night, everyone. Good morning, wherever, to Michael and whoever else. Thanks for stopping by, and just remember to always keep painting.